Happy Friday, guys. Quick update. Decided that's kind of how I'm going to do this. Maybe weekly, bi-weekly, kind of when we're making milestones, making plans. So, updates. We treated all the bare metal with ospho, which is a phosphoric acid. It converts all of the iron oxide, which rust, all the orange shit, into iron phosphate, which is the black stuff. You can kind of see some of it over there. This side is being cleaned. Same thing with the dash. It's kind of got like a dark hue to it. Give you an idea. Kind of see the metal, and then you're gonna see a dark change. That's what it looked like before I washed it off with a bucket of water. So jams are done. I gotta finish the inside of the floor. Gonna back that little tray, that wheel tub back there. Obviously that spot, a couple little other spots, and then it's ready for a quick Scotch-Brite, grease wax remover, and then epoxy. So getting to that, that's happening next weekend. So we've got this weekend, we're gonna finish prepping the car. And this side, we're building a booth. I'm gonna make two kind of square roof panels that are 10 by 10 on watching United by Trucks. Just leave that running in the background. But yeah, I'm gonna make two roof panels, 12 by 12 or 10 by 10. And then I can assemble those to make a 10 by 20 booth. So I'm gonna put some eyelets in the ceiling, hang them with ratchet straps, kind of crisscrossed. And then around the perimeter of that, I can drape the plastic. I'm gonna build a little frame, one for a zipper door. You can get those at like Home Depot for like dust control when you're doing construction in a house or something. We're also gonna make a little frame for filters on an inlet side, as well as on the exhaust side. I'm gonna get a 36-inch fan and then make a filter panel for it as well. So we'll draw air through the garage and then out the front, share all the fumes with the neighbors. Sorry guys, doesn't happen often. So that's happening next weekend. Starting probably Thursday night, maybe Friday. So we got a lot to do. I mean, we got to build that booth. We got to finish the prep here, but we're on our way. Other milestone, the last like really expensive single item part, the wiring harness and computers for the motor, the transmission, and the PWM fuel pump. They have been ordered. I think I ordered them 2 weeks ago now. Went with Spear Tech. We're gonna try some things out. I ordered the PSC paddle shifters with it as well, because my goal, remember, is the column shifter with the paddle shifters. So he doesn't offer direct support for that configuration. The only thing he supports directly is with the OEM floor shifter that has the sport mode there. I'm probably going to botch this, but I believe it's getting its sport mode signal from, rather than just being a regular drive, through the CAN network in the shifter. Same thing with tap up, tap down. Whereas my transmission, sport mode is an actual detent on the shift lever down on it, which is going to be controlled by the column shifter. Now the TCM that he programs does not support that detent. However, I have the TCM that came with the transmission that does. So my belief is that when I take the car to get tuned, at that time, I'm at least going to put a lower pulley on it. Same thing with E85. It's going to come prepped for E85 and a content sensor. I mean, might as well. But the idea is I'll put my TCM in. The tuner will need to flash or match like VINs, whatever's in there. The gentleman at Spear Tech, I believe his name was Justin. Awesome dude, super helpful, super legit dude. And from what I've heard and the few that I've seen, super premium product. So I'm excited to to be able to purchase from them. But he compared the file from the exact TCM that I have. He actually had one on the shelf versus his normal file. I think it's like a ZL1 file that he uses. And the calibrations, at least on the surface, more or less appeared the same, you know, for shift tables and all the like main stuff, because I'm an idiot with these things. So the idea is we should be able to do a little bit of magic with programming and VINs and just fine tuning, and it should work exactly as intended. The last part of that puzzle is the Dakota Digital RTX gauges. They've got the two little screens in them. I've got my fingers crossed that it is going to display current gear. That is like the last thing that I need to kind of piece everything together, because I don't want external gauges and stuff. So yeah, so that's where we're at today. We're still, I got a bucket of water. I've been cleaning this floorboard. So I got to clean that whole side, the inside of the firewall, that wheel tub back there, and go from there. As far as colors, I don't know. I think it's going to end up some sort of silver. I still like the original white. That's a terrible example, but I don't know. And then interior, eventually we're going to end up with that bench seat I bought from a buddy of mine that I work with. But I want to do it in, I want to do it with black leather and a houndstooth interior. I'm kind of leaning towards a ZL1 themed car. Just very minor things, you know, the tribute to the Camaro with the houndstooth. I mean, it's got the LT4, the ZL1 drivetrain. What was the other thing I was going to say? I think I found a company that makes a front lower lip very similar to like the factory Camaro ones. But it's made for this car, out of steel. I wish it was a little wider. I might talk to the guy, but I think a couple little very subtle hints at Camaro, I think they're warranted. And oh man, I've always loved houndstooth. The car originally came with a cloth insert bench seat, and I really always liked it, rather than all vinyl, all leather. I think it's a little nicer to sit on. So some other things that I'd like to do with the foam, but that'll be the next stage. That I'm getting ahead of myself. So anyways, happy Friday, guys. Enjoy the weekend, get some work done, and yeah, see you later.